Hi there, Joan Kosmachuk, your seasonal color, style, and confidence coach. I am guessing that if you've been following me for a while now, you'll know that I talk a lot about dressing with intention. And what I mean by this is that we choose our outfits for the day based on the impression that we want others to get from us. And so this is really important if you are working and you're going to be doing sales calls, or you're going to be doing team meetings or things like that, where you maybe need to come across as being a bit authoritative. Maybe you want to be seen on stage or on Zoom. You're going to be thinking about, what are the colors that I need to support me today so that I can create the impression that I want other people to have of me in this day. Maybe you are on the welcoming committee and you want to look very approachable as you go to church this morning. Whatever the case may be, you have an intention and you're going to dress accordingly. And in my course, Exploring Your Color Palette, I talk about that a lot, and about how you can use each of your colors to create different impressions and to really dress with intention. But in this video, I want to talk, kind of flip it around to the other side of the coin, and I want to talk about how our feelings drive, how we dress for our feelings, and our feelings drive what we wear during the day. So sometimes we're not even thinking about anybody else. We're just thinking about ourselves and how we feel today and what we need to put on our body so that we can get through the day. So what are the things that create those feelings that influence how we dress? Well, they can be outside forces. For example, the weather. It may be that you wake up on a winter's day and it's freezing cold, and you see the forecast for the day, and you're like, I just want to be warm. And so that's going to drive what you're going to wear for the day. You might take your feeling and your intention and pair them together, but your feeling is really probably as strong, if not stronger, than your intention for the day, because you want to be warm. And it can be the opposite on a very hot day. So for me, if it's 107, 110, 120, whatever it gets here in the desert at different times, I definitely am throwing on a cool dress, because my feeling to stay as cool as possible is the strongest driver for me getting dressed in the morning. And then I add onto that, okay, out of my dresses that keep me cool, what color and what style do I want because of what else I'm doing today and what impression I want to give. Okay, so outside forces like the weather, a rainy day, winter day, a hot day, those can all really influence us in a particular way. Weather can sometimes be energizing as well, right? It's a gorgeous, crisp fall day. It's a beautiful, bright spring day. And so that can make us feel very upbeat and uplifted, and we might want to wear something that reflects that. So these are the things I'm talking about, sometimes impact how we dress according to the weather. We also have physical feelings that are drivers. So it could be that you woke up tired and you just don't even hardly feel like getting dressed. You don't want to get out of your pajamas. You just want to go back to bed. So how do you dress for the day when you don't have the option of going back to bed or staying in your pajamas all day? What about if you have a back injury, or your feet are really sore? Maybe you're fighting a bit of a cold. You're on the tail end, but you've still got to go, out to the grocery store, out to work, or out to a doctor's appointment. You're kind of having to push yourself out the door. What is it that you feel like wearing at a time like that? And then we have our emotional feelings that can impact. So we can be feeling very blue. And what do I want to wear when I'm feeling very blue? Or maybe it's like I'm just so excited because I've got this big event going on. I can't wait, and I want to wear something really special and feel really special. That can be a really upbeat feeling that drives us, or we're wanting to look really sexy because we're going out on a date. Or maybe we're just wanting to do some sort of activity that's driving it, like gardening. Oh, I got to get my gardening outfit on, or I'm going to be cooking today. I want to wear some old things so that I don't have to worry about sauces, splashing or spatters and grease and all that kind of stuff. So we dress with intention because of the activity that we're doing. You're going to go to workout at the gym, and so you're going to choose your workout outfit to support you in that. So we have different drivers that are based on our feelings and what we want to feel like, or how we need to be supported in our day and in the activities that we're doing in that day. Now, the wonderful thing about seasonal color analysis is that when you get your color palette, it has all of the colors that you need on it to support you, and each one of them will have a different effect on how others perceive you. And those I talk about a lot in my Exploring Your Seasonal Color Palette course. But they also will have an impact on you. And so this is where you want to look at your color palette and ask yourself, what are the different colors that you might pick for a particular feeling? So for me, for example, if I'm feeling tired, and this would not apply to everybody, but it really does for me. If I'm feeling very tired, the color I want to live in is my skin tone. And why is that? Because my skin tone actually kind of blends all my color together. It brings sort of some life out in me, and I could wear it even without makeup. I can wear it casually. Even if I put it on with something more dressy, it kind of gives me a lift. It takes away those dark circles from under my eyes, and it just makes me feel kind of refreshed. And so I can go into the day thinking, all right, I look better than I, felt when I woke up this morning. And at least everybody isn't going to think, oh, there she comes in looking like she never slept all night. So that is a color that I would definitely put on my list of what color supports me when I'm tired. I also will use that color when I'm not feeling well, when I'm sick, because it just does that same thing. Maybe you are feeling just a little bit, kind of like scattered, and you're just not sure where you're at today. And one of the colors that is very grounding for people is to wear their hair color. And so you think, okay, you know what, I need to be grounded today. And so I'm going to choose my hair color. So I want you to think about how we can now marry the feeling we have about what we want to wear today in terms of maybe fit or fabric or style, along with what color we want to wear today, because how that color is going to make me feel like, oh, my shade of red makes me feel really sexy, or the black on my palette, when it's paired with this particular fabric or this particular style, makes me feel really sexy. So there's different ways that we can pair our colors and our clothing in order to support that feeling and to help us in that feeling, either to feel supported or to match what we're feeling in terms of energy and excitement and all of those things. So if this intrigues you, which it certainly does intrigue me, then I'm going to give you a little bit of homework to do, just to kind of help yourself walk through this and maybe create some outfits and make some purchases that are actually going to really support you in a way that would be different than how you normally approach shopping. So often we go shopping and we're looking for sales, we're looking for trends, we're looking for, something that's missing in our wardrobe in terms of, I need another pair of pants, or I need another top or something like that. We've got a wedding to go to, so we're buying for event planning. But I want you to think about, what would it be like if you went shopping for some outfits to support these feelings? So here's an exercise that you can do. For a week or two, every morning when you get up, and any time throughout the day when you feel like you want to change your clothes, write down what you're feeling. What am I feeling like when I wake up this morning, and how is that impacting what I'm choosing in my wardrobe? Do I have something in my wardrobe that really is supporting this feeling today, or don't I? So make note of all those feelings for a week or two. When I come home from work and I'm on the way, I'm thinking about changing, and all I want to do is think about getting out of these clothes and into something else. What is the feeling driving that? Is it because I'm eager to get going on another activity, like I'm going to the gym, or I'm going out with friends for dinner, or is it that I'm just wanting to cocoon and, be warm, or I want to get down to the least number of clothes possible so I can feel cool. Maybe you want to just feel more relaxed and have more ease of movement because you're going to go out and go for a walk. All of these things drive what we want to wear and what we want to change into. So you want to make a list of those feelings, the feelings when you start the day and you're trying to pick your outfit for the day, and then feelings that you have later on in the day when you have this urgent desire to change your clothes and change into something else. What is the feeling that is driving that? Once you've identified that, then make note of what in your closet you end up wearing that day that supports that feeling. So you're tired and you don't really feel like putting much effort. So did you choose, a dress or a jumpsuit for the day that was like a one and done outfit where you didn't have to think about it? Or did you choose something more casual than you would normally wear, but that was all you could manage today? It was like jeans and a t-shirt. Or did you choose, I don't even care what anybody says, I'm just going to stay in my pajamas all day? What did you choose to support that feeling? And just make note of that. No judgment. No thinking about it. Just make note beside the feeling what it was you chose to wear, and also what color you wore that particular garment in. And then your level of satisfaction with that by the end of the day. Were you happy in what you wore? Did it really do what you wanted it to do for you? Did it make you feel better? Did it make you feel worse? Did you feel comfortable? Did you feel underdressed? Did you feel uncomfortable? Just kind of note all of those things, because those are really important things to factor in and really help us to shape our wardrobe. If you found that, you didn't really have anything that matched your feeling for the day, and what you chose as kind of by default what you had in your closet just really made things feel worse, then that's going to be a priority for an outfit that you want to look for, and you're going to think it through. What would you have liked to have worn? How would you have liked to have looked? I know for myself, if I'm feeling a little bit tired or a little bit low, I actually maybe would instinctively not care about what I'm wearing, but that actually makes me feel worse. So by choosing something in store ahead of time that I know is going to make me feel terrific, that's going to make me feel supported, that isn't going to make me feel uncomfortable or demand too much of my body, that is going to turn things around, and I'm actually going to have a much better day than I thought I would, because I now have clothes to support how I was feeling. So that's just a little challenge for those of you who are wanting to kind of go next level up in your wardrobe, looking for colors, fabrics, styles, pieces of an outfit that when combined together are going to support you through whatever it is you're feeling today. Thanks for listening. Check out my courses in the links below, and have a colorful day.